Heavenly and loving Father, on this fresh Monday, we come before you with hearts beaming with gratitude for your unwavering presence and the goodness that fills our lives. We thank you for the people you've brought into our journey, for the friends and loved ones who add joy and meaning to our days, reflecting your love. As we step into a new week, we humbly seek your guidance and wisdom for the decisions that lie ahead, trusting in your divine plan. Lord, bless us with the resources and opportunities needed to chase our dreams and flourish and to make a positive impact in our lives and into the lives of others. We also lift up our loved ones in prayer, seeking your healing touch to embrace them, offering them comfort and renewal in these times of difficulty. As we start our session today, we continue to guide and bless each and every one of us, especially our presiding officer. We entrust everything to you. This we ask and pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkininig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magdidinig, lumalang araw ng walang pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Kami mga Pilipino, tubo sa Sultan Kudarat, nagkaisa at nagkabuklo, iwan niya'y tinabuyo. Nais naming ipabatid, kami lahat magkakapatid, sa Sultan Kudarat naming mahal, ibig namin inaalay. Kami mga Pilipino, tungo sa Sultan Kudarat, nagkaisa at nagkabuklo, iwan niya'y tinabuyo. Nais naming ipabatid, kami lahat magkakapatid, sa Sultan Kudarat naming mahal, ibig namin inaalay. Bisig pag-isahin sa lahat ng bithiin, ang lakas pag-ibayuhin, disiplin ay pairalin. Sultan Kudarat, sa gisag ng maging matapat, mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay ang Sultan Kudarat. Bisig pag-isahin sa lahat ng bithiin, ang lakas pag-ibayuhin, disiplin ay pariralin. Sultan Kudarat, sa gisag ng maging matapat, mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay ang Sultan Kudarat. Mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay ang Sultan Kudarat.
fellow councilors, let's raise our right hand and together we will recite the councilor's creed. I am a Philippine councilor mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that rebound to the general welfare of my constituents and their pursuit for happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as the guiding principles of my official act and as the trend, the pathway of local legislation. May the Almighty guide my mind and heart that I shall be true to my constituents and to the Filipino people.
Okay, so let's have the roll call.
Honorable Arnold Armada, Honorable Carlo Apiado, Honorable Moises Dular, Honorable Alfonso Di Masuay, Honorable Darlene Lama, Honorable Marvin Dalanon, Honorable Anafe Collado, Honorable Janice Joy Doliete, Honorable G.R. Dizon,
Present.
Honorable Jofer Durana, Honorable Waljon Foscabdo, Honorable Presiding Officer. So at this moment, there are only 3 members who are present and 8 members are absent. So those absent are Honorable Moises Dolar, Honorable Alfonso Di Masuay, Honorable Darlene Lama, Honorable Marvin Dalanon, Honorable Anafe Collado, Honorable Janice Joy Doliete, Honorable Jofer Dorana, and Honorable Waljon Foscabdo. So they were not able to inform this secretariat as to the reason why they are not yet around or absent in today's session, Your Honor.
Okay, so without first declaring as to our quorum, may we know rules are suspended. Ma'am Grace, ano?
Good morning, Vice. Good
Opo.
morning sa tanan. The resource person po from Pamana Program and Tarabasa Program po ang kasama ko from DSWD po.
So, they will be presenting the program and though they need, may kailangan nga legislation or resolution, wala man. Though,
Resolution po, requesting mayor to sign into MOA of Pamana and Tarabasa po.
okay, very good.
Dumiara mo sa mga
So, Madam Sec, ning item 1 siguro. Namunin ita.
Yes, Your Honor.
1 and 2, no? Sige. We have no quorum yet. So, recess is declared.
bukas signing of the mayor, ma'am. Sir, the SWD maybe start to present or have an input on the what is the Pamana program. First is for Tarabasa program
Tarabasa, okay.
by Irish from Tarabasa, focal person of the SWD.
For purposes of the members and of this body, shall we start by explaining what is the Tarabasa program all about?
My courtesy and respect to our honorable Vice Mayor, Attorney Arnold, and of course to the SB member, isang mapagpalang magandang umaga po. I am Iris Joy Logroño Bosque from the Tarabasa program, and I'm here with me with Ma'am Grace from MSWDO and of course the focal po ng ating pamana from the region. So, the Tarabasa, sir, this was started last year here po sa ISULAN, and this is our second year po, and we are here for the resolution po na ni-request po ng ating mayor to SB na mag-enter into MOA po tayo. But before that po, nag-MOA vetting po kami with the Attorney Sheila last January. And then nakapag-input naman po sila, bumalik po yung MOA namin sa region, nag-vet din po yung region. And then after that po, here na po yung latest na status ng ng resolution to enter into MOA. And Tarabasa po, sir, this is a flagship program po ng ating presidente. Ang ating beneficiary po dito is the primary ay ang ating college students. Magiging tutors po sila for almost 20 days na makaka-receive sila ng 460 pesos per day. And then, mayroon din po tayong college students na magiging YDW, yung Youth Development Worker po natin, which is makaka-receive din po ng 460 per day. That is 9,000 plus po for 20 days. And then, magkakaroon din tayo ng nanay-tatay session na makaka-receive din ng parents ng 235 pesos per day. So, that is 4,000 plus din po after 20 days. Yun po yung pinaka-short lang po na ng Tarabasa. Yes, sir. Yung mga estudyante ng college, 460 minimum wage po, sir. Po, sir. Yung mga parents natin, sir, habang tinuturuan yung mga anak nila magbasa, meron silang nanay-tatay session. Ang mag-handle sa kanila is yung mga social worker students natin. Tuturuan sila doon, sir, kung paano ba dapat ang pagturo sa mga anak, paano ba pahabaan ng pasensya, paano ba ang step by step, kung paano mag-umpisa. Kasi may mga na-encounter din talaga kaming parents, sir, before sa previous implementation na medyo hirap i-handle yung mga anak. So habang doing those sessions, sir, makaka-receive sila ng 235 per day. Good for 20 days. Ayan po.
Okay. Etong mga college students na mag-handle ng program, who selected them?
May po, sir, sa SKSU po, yung partner natin na HEI, meron silang call for application po last month. So, doon po manggagaling yung final list after the application. But of course, tumatanggap din sila ng may mga i-endorse from the other like sa LGU. Kasi yung sa mga learners natin, sir, is may mga na-select po doon si Mayor na schools.
Okay.
Yung sa college students natin, sir, is application po. But we can also endorse.
But so far, you have already selected
Hindi pa po tapos, sir. Pero may mga napili na po sila.
yung mga college students?
Opo, sir.
Okay.
Ongoing pa sila, sir. Hoping this week po makompleto.
Ang nag-appoint sa kanila is the mayor?
The school po, sir. May application po na process. Mag-a-apply po sila sa school nila, yung partnership po natin with SKSU. Yun po yung rules and regulation nila. Rules and responsibilities po, sorry.
And who finally appoints the college students na magturo?
Yung school talaga, sir, SKSU.
Ang SKSU na ang mag-recommend or mag-appoint kung sinong ipadala nila na magturo dito sa mga
Opo, sir. Kasi
Tarabasa program
Opo, sir.
beneficiaries.
Apo, sir. Ang mangyayari po kasi, sir, syempre, meron tayong call for application. So, mag-a-apply sila doon. Magkakaroon ng interview, ng validation. And then, pag may final list na po sila, i-matching po natin yon together with the LGU and the SWD kasi dapat localization po tayo. For example, sa ISULAN, dapat taga-ISULAN lang din po talaga yung mga tutors. Kaya po, yun po yung, sir, yun po yung pinaka-short na description po doon sa pag-appoint ng mga tutors.
And how about the beneficiaries? Meron na?
Meron
Naka,
na,
ano na?
nakaselect na po si Mayor ng 13 schools.
13 schools.
Opo.
Okay.
Elementary po yun, sir, mga grade 1, incoming grade 2.
And based sa MOA, anong obligation ng LGU dito sa program?
Yung,
Anong mga dapat namin gawin?
yung obligation. Ano po, sir, sa pagdating po sa beneficiary, sir, meron po tayong endorsement letter from school. Ang alam ko po, last week, nag-submit yung 13 schools na endorsement letter sa LGU na nakalagay yung list ng beneficiary. Nasa part po yun ng LGU, sir, ang pag-certify para mababa sa barangay kung talagang they are belong to the low-income family.
So yun, meaning, ang program, shall we say, siyempre yung honorarium or allowance ng magtuturo na college students, the fund would be coming from the DSWD rin.
DSWD,
no?
yes po, sir.
Itong mga parents program doon
Yes
din
po,
sa
sir.
DSWD.
Yes po.
Walang counterpart ang munisipyo doon.
Ano lang po namin, sir, sa LGU, yung nandun sa MOA, is to oversee lang po talaga sa program and of course the monitoring, sir, and then of course the vehicle, tapos yung mga pasnacks lang din naman, sir, during the community assembly, yun lang naman po.
Kaya may community assembly.
Community assembly meron po tayo, sir.
And, okay. Okay. Any more question from the members? Honorable Carlo Piades.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, tanong ko lang, just wanted to ask, ilan yung mga bata na struggling sa reading from grade 1 to grade 3? Do you have a data? Since our LGU is a recipient siguro from our end sa LGU, do you have a number or data kung ilan yung mga bata na magiging i-enroll sa Tarabasa program?
Meron po, sir. Ang target po ng ISULAN po is 150 learners.
For the entire municipality na?
ISULAN, yes po, sir. For the entire ISULAN.
100
150 learners po, sir, and parents.
for the 13 schools.
For 13 schools,
13
sir.
schools and 20 days, no?
For 20
program.
days, opo.
Okay.
And
Yes,
this Tarabasa program will be implemented during the school break?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Meaning sa
Summertime.
Sa summertime.
May 4 to 29 po, sir, to be specific.
Ilan po yung magiging possible na maging tutor, youth tutor?
Yung ratio po kasi natin, sir, is 5 learners, 1 tutor.
1 tutor.
10 parents, 1 YDW. So, sa 150 na learners, nasa 30 na tutors po.
13 na tutor.
YDW nasa 15.
So lahat po ng mga youth tutor ay may ginoong uniform module, parang ganon.
Yes, sir, meron. We will provide po. Magpo-provide ng DSWD ng mga school supplies and lahat ng gagamitin po ng tutors, YDWs, learners, and parents.
And maliban doon, Mr. Chair, sa transportation, logistics at saka sa venue, walang financial obligation from the LGU. Yung lahat ng honoraria will be funded by the DSWD.
Opo, sir. Yung honorarium mga galing sa DSWD, ang hihingiin lang namin from the LGU is yung lang po talaga, transportation, and then yung mga pasnacks lang din po sa community, o mga logistic support, and the security, lang din, pag payout na, sir. Kasi magkakaroon man ng payout.
Okay. Okay. Payout sa mga
Tutor.
tutors.
Tutors, parents,
parents.
and YDWs.
Transportation, ano yun? From where? Ano? Anong i-transport? And saan sila dalhin?
Ano sir, for
Frequency,
example,
ano yan?
may mga darating po na mga kits kasi i-distribute po natin yon. So pag
Kay
ihatid kasi
13
may na-select kasi si
schools.
Mayor sir na Kamanga Elementary School, so medyo malayo siya.
So,
Kakailanganin talaga namin ng support from LGU.
Okay. Sige. Any more question?
Sige.
Honorable Dollar first.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yung 450 na learners, ma'am, ang parent din nila ang i-lecturean din? Iba?
Yung parent po nila sir.
So, ibig sabihin, 450 na learners, 450 din ang parent.
150 na learners, 150 din na parents.
150 lang pala, ay, hindi 450.
Opo sir, 150.
Sobrang lista ko.
150 po.
150. So, if ever na ang parents hindi available at that time, pwede man makakuha pa ng iba.
Ng parents po.
Halimbawa, parents niya ayaw magpasok doon.
Ano po sir, kaya po meron kaming parents or guardian. Kasi kung hindi po talaga available ang nanay-tatay, pwede po yung immediate family.
So,
Kasi
sa isang learner, isang parent lang ang
Opo sir,
pwede.
kasi ang kinukonsider namin sir, may sa previous implementation kasi hindi active yung nanay-tatay pero yung bata very willing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Honorable Apiado.
Mr. Chair, yung venue po ng tutor, since ang LGU ang mag-provide, I will ask this question to our Ma'am Grace from our personnel. Kung saan po yung venue ng Tarabasa program?
Yung venue po sir for the session ng pag-tutor sa kanila at nanay-tatay session sa school po. Kung anong school lang na-select,
Okay.
yung school lang magpo-provide ng classroom.
Okay.
Classroom.
So yung ita-transport po yung tutor na, hindi yung mga student, hindi yung pupil at saka hindi yung parents.
Hindi sir, kasi taga doon lang man sila. Yung yes sir, thank you for mentioning it. Yung tutors po, minsan kailangan talaga ng transportation support. Pero this year kasi sir, localization po. So dapat taga ISULAN. May lang din talaga na hindi maiwasan. Siguro 1 to 2 na hindi taga dito, ganyan.
Okay. So may advice naman na dapat ang ma-appoint na tutor kung pwede yung local.
Yes,
Kasi
sir. Yun
para
po
hindi
talaga.
tayo mahirapan sa transportation.
Yes sir, yun talagang tina-target ngayon po.
Okay. And kung Kamanga, if possible, ang ma-assign doon, it's either taga Lagilayan or taga doon na mismo para
Yes sir.
hindi tayo mahirapan doon sa transportation niya.
Follow-up
Honorable
question, Mr.
Apiado.
Chair. Yung question ko po sa transportation, is it the physical transportation or yung transportation allowance? Yung vehicle bang i-provide ng LGU o yung
vehicle
budget for
siguro.
Vehicle
allowance?
po sir.
Vehicle.
Pero may ibang LGU before, sa ibang nag-provide sila ng transportation allowance kasi wala daw silang bakanting sasakyan.
Oh,
Pero
pwede rin,
it wasn't mentioned naman na talaga dapat cash or okay lang din naman po kung vehicle din talaga.
And Mr. Chair, since this is our second year program, kumusta po yung first year ng implementation?
Yung first year po namin sir, very din po, overwhelming kasi it's first time pero it was successful.
Okay.
Thank you.
150 din po tayo before sir, beneficiary.
Okay, any more question sa Tarabasa program? Okay, if there's none, thank you, ma'am. So
Thank you,
let's
sir.
proceed to the other program.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, honorable members of this chamber. My name is Joselito Albinto. I am the program head of Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan. In behalf of the regional director of the SWD Field Office 12, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to this chamber for allowing us to speak and present our agenda concerning our request for this council to authorize the local chief executive to enter into memorandum of agreement and specific implementation of agreement with the SWD. By the way, sir, Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan or PAMANA is one of the 4 major programs, peace and development programs from different sections of the SWD merged into one family, which is the Peace and Development Buong Bansa Mapayapa Program, or PDBBM. PDBBM is composed of 4 major programs. One is the Bangsamoro Peace Agreement. Second is the Local Peace Engagement. Third is the Social Healing Unit. And lastly is the Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan. Pamana is providing 2 types of intervention. The first one is the Pamana LGU-led, or this is the livelihood arm of Pamana. It is previously from Sustainable Livelihood Program, but since its clientele, its beneficiaries, has peculiarities when it comes to their needs, it was merged with other peace and development program under PDBBM. The other one is the peace and development intervention. This is the previously known as Kalahi Pamana. So this is an infrastructure wing of Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan. We come before this honorable chamber with a sense of urgency. We have just received our target, 2025 target, last December for 2025. In view of the process, we have very limited time, and the first step is the signing of the specific implementation agreement and the memorandum of agreement. We will not be able to proceed to the social preparation, among other steps, unless we have the local chief executive sign the memorandum of agreement and the SIA. We sincerely apologize. We understand we had a situation with regards to our other programs belonging to our to PDBBM. However, Pamana would like to make it clear that even before we were at Kalahi or SLP, we have been extending our due courtesy to the local government unit. We are not proceeding any process in line with the implementation unless otherwise we have full authorization from the local chief executive. And again, we are still implementing the 2025 target, sir. Initially, we don't have a target for FO12 because the process is the OPAPRO will be the one who will be identifying target across the country. Once the target has already been identified, it will be forwarded to our secretary, who will review the list, and then if he will be having, if he has no problem with regard to the risk, he will be making a concurrence going back to Secretary Galvez. For 2025, we initially have 0. However, we have done our collective efforts with the OPAPRO and the Armed Forces of the Philippines, who are identifying the target. And then late part of 2025, we have secured 57 targets for Region 12. ISULAN has received 2 targets. So we're catering association, sir, organized by the Armed Forces of the Philippines. It is the Armed Forces of the Philippines who identified, who organized, I should say, the association, the People's Organization. Once this association has been fully organized by the Armed Forces of the Philippines, it will enter into the database of the OPAPRO. OPAPRO, on the other hand, the Armed Forces will be forwarding the same to the peace table. In this case, for the MNLF and MLF for ISULAN. But for other areas, it will be the CPP-NPA. So once it is endorsed to the peace table will forward that one to their central office, who will be making a final list to be endorsed to the Secretary of DSWD. So once it is endorsed, the central office will cascade the same to the field offices, just like what we had on December 4 when we get the 57 target for the whole region. Not every municipality across the region has received. We only have 24 municipalities, and ISULAN luckily have 2 targets. I suppose I have already covered vital informations with regards to the things that you need to know, Mr. Chair, with Pamana. This representative from DSWD is more than willing to answer inquiry if this honorable body has questions.
Okay. You mentioned there are two associations or organization that would be subject of this program.
Yes, sir.
What are these?
I sincerely apologize. For ISULAN, sir, we're catering people's organization. However, for MNLF and MILF area, what was endorsed by UPAPRO is only the municipality and barangay. So, it is the LGU. The process, if there's no people's organization, our field project development officer will be working hand in hand with the local chief executive, with the LGU and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. They will be the one, the LGU will be the one who will be endorsing the people's organization. If no people's organization, in this case, has been endorsed by OPAPRO. So our two barangay here is Calawagdos and Lagandang, Mr. Chair.
Let's go back to the program first. What is the program to be undertaken by Pamana?
It is a livelihood intervention, Mr. Chair, composed of 3 tranches. Each tranches, the association will be receiving 300,000 pesos. Once this association passed our sustainability evaluation, they will be proceeding on with the second tranche and on the third succeeding tranche. So all in all, this specific association will receive 900,000 pesos from DSWD, subject to the endorsement of the OPAPRO.
Mr. Chair.
For a while, Honorable Dimasuay. So far, there is no association selected up to this moment.
No association endorsed by the OPAPRO, Mr. Chair. And once no endorsement has been made, after the signing of the MOA and the SIA, our field project development officer will be working hand in hand with the local government unit and the AFP for an endorsement of already existing people's organization in Barangay Calawagdos and Lagandang.
It is the OPAP Pro
Yes, sir,
who
Mr. Chair.
will select the association that will be the beneficiary.
I sincerely apologize for the confusion, Mr. Chair. The OPAPRO will be endorsing a target to DSWD. In cases of the peace table involving CPP and PA, they are including people's organization already. However, for MNLF and MILF area, they are only endorsing municipality and barangay. In that case, if no endorsement of a people's organization has been made, it is the local chief executive, the LGU as a whole, and the Armed Forces of the Philippines who will be endorsing already established organization, people's organization, within the identified, only within the identified. We cannot go out of the municipality. The same municipality and the same barangay. We cannot move to other barangay if it was identified by the OPAPRO as Barangay Calawag, Barangay Lagandang. We have the latitude, the LGU has the latitude to identify people's organization. However, we cannot transfer serving one barangay to another barangay. Mr. Chair.
Dali lang. Honorable Dimasu ay earlier would like to raise a question.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Chair.
Opo.
The speaker mentioned about livelihood programs. Livelihood programs.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And for the municipality of ISULAN, although wala pa man, but how much is your proposed allotment for the livelihood programs intended for the municipality of ISULAN?
Actually, sir, it is not a case-to-case basis. Hindi po siya ganon. Strictly, each association per tranche will be receiving 300,000 pesos in order for them to pursue an enterprise identified by the people's organization itself.
I see. Meaning you will be distributing cash.
Check. Mr. Chair.
And for the associations identified to propose their own livelihood projects.
Following the feasibility mechanism of Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan, Mr. Chair, it is the association who will be identifying their enterprise, again, subject to the feasibility standard of DSWD
And that
Pamana.
enterprise is supervised by your agency.
Certainly, Mr. Chair, in collaboration with the local government unit.
But ang kuan lang namin the associations na mapili ba? Is it the municipality who will identify the organization or associations for that particular livelihood?
Again, Mr. Chair, if the OPAPRO has not endorsed, because the endorsement coming from the OPAPRO has this column, People's Municipality, Barangay, and People's Organization. In some cases, in most cases, for MN and MI area, they are only endorsing municipality and barangay. If that would be the case, it is the LGU who will identify that specific people's organization already existing within the identified barangay. Mr. Chair.
Can we have a special request that we will be the one to identify the associations para kasi alam namin yung mga viable and functional associations dito.
Certainly, Mr. Chair, in the guidelines, it is really the local chief executive. Once there is no endorsement made by the OPAPRO, it is the local government unit who will be identifying the people's organization. However, if there is already a people's organization included in the list, Mr. Chair, we cannot go against that list because makukuha din si DSWD. In this case, again, I sincerely apologize for Calawagdos. OPAPRO already identified. I sincerely apologize. Daguma Mangungaya Tribe People Association.
Mr. Chair, halimbawa in the event na nakaselect na kayo, pero parang nakita namin na that association is not functional and viable, anong mangyari?
Mr. Chair, the DSWD is in no capacity. We are not allowed to go against what is indicated in the endorsement. So if there is an endorsement for the barangay, because DSWD only implement the identification of target is within the spectrum of OPAPRO. So once they have provided us with a target, our job is to implement the target. Now, with the hypothetical question of the representative from this honorable chamber, if the local chief executive, if the LGU would like to defer, considering some of its observation with regards to this organization, not to select this association, including the list, the direct answer, Mr. Chair, is that it would be a complex process. We will submit a feedback to the central office. The central office will forward the same to the OPAPRO. OPAPRO, following their mechanism, will again undergo their process, and based on the previously conducted process in line with this, it took us like 8 months, and we wouldn't be able to keep up spending because this is already continuing fund, Mr. Chair. So it is only up until June.
Okay, thank you. But we would like you to know that in this municipality, we are accrediting associations. So, tingnan lang namin, baka hindi yun nakasama sa accredited associations or people's organization in this municipality.
Again, following strict bureaucratic principle that DSWD follows, we listen to the statements of the LGU. DSWD Pamana is bound to follow what is prescribed on the guidelines, but we will forward the same, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chair. I just wanted to ask, is this program a dole-out program from the DSWD? Or do you have any share or counterpart from the LGU, since during the previous implementation of the Kalahi program, we have this sharing scheme wherein the LGU has its counterpart?
Inasmuch as the provisions as prescribed in the specific implementation agreement and with the MOA, Mr. Chair, we are not actually soliciting any request from the LGU in as much as assistance is concerned. The local government unit of ISULAN has already been providing extending support to major programs of the SWD. We just need perhaps an office for our worker, possibly security if the situation in the area is not that healthy. So among other concerns, based on the previous implementation of Pamana, we have not been asking major contributions as prescribed again in the MOA-NCIA, Mr. Chair.
And Mr. Chair, we previously mentioned that we've already identified barangays, Barangay Lagandang and Barangay Kalawag 2. And since this is a peace and development program initiated by the OPA Pro and the SWD, we have identified two people's organization. We have MILF and MNLF. May we know if what portion of Kalawag 2 has
What person? Ano? What?
community or area of Kalawag 2? They've already identified Kalawag 2 and Lagandang.
Okay lang Lagandang.
Oh.
Pero Kalawag to.
Kalawag 2 is in the population area of the municipality,
Urbanized.
based at the center of Sulan.
Hindi. Pwede. Kuan siguro. Masagana siguro. Pero yes. Minimal. Paano nila? Dapat okay. No question about.
May this gentleman be, I didn't quite catch the question, Mr. Chair. What particular area in Barangay Kalawag 2? Dos.
The whole barangay siguro.
It's
Mr. Chair. Good morning, sir. Sa pag-intindi ko, sir, ang pamana, parang gidivide nyo sa peace and order, halimbawa yung sa MILF at saka yung mga mga rebuilding natin na magbalik loob sa gobyerno, yun ang budget na isa, di ba? Yung pangalawa, yung sa DSWD, yung Tarabasa, parang ganun. Yung pangatlo, yung sa pamana-ara, yung pamana, yung sa livelihood. Actually, naging barangay kagawad ako sa Kalawag 2 at saka naging barangay chairman ako. At that time, ang pamana-ara, nakatanggap na kami noon ng, sa Kalawag 2 ng pamana-ara. Iwan ko lang anong ibig sabihin ng ara. I mean siguro yan parang sa agrarian. Si Sir Nunong Rosada noon ang partner namin. So identified yung mga association doon, per purok. Ang naging livelihood program namin noon, yung binigyan sila ng tag-iisang baka ang sa Kalawag 2. So hanggang ngayon yung iba existing pa, yung iba patay na, ihaw na. So wala na. So ang sa ngayon, ang tanong lang kung bakit Kalawag 2 at saka Lagandang lang, siguro yung nasagot mo na kanina na yun ang parang ng UPAPRO, parang identify nila. So kasi dito sa sa Sultan Kudarat, hindi kami part ng BARM. So ang yung MILF at saka MNLF, parang hindi namin dito acknowledge or sa Sultan Kudarat. So isa yun. So aside from that, siguro yung kwan lang, yung ibang rebuildy, pero wala mang kwan dito, no? Asama na araw, mga kababayan. Women, kababaihan yun,
Okay na.
So, isa din yan, Mr. Chair, na ang kababaihan, kasi dito sa ISULAN ngayon, na kwan na yan, na-accredited namin dito sa munisipyo.
Pero this resolution is 2015. Oo.
15-16 na barangay Pamanara.
Oo, 2015 pa na.
Kalawag dos lang ang atagaan ba?
Oo. Ganito. We have a very long discussion with this Pamana program. I think we will end our discussion with this. Possibly the chair will refer this to the committee for further discussion. Okay? So, there's no more question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
We
And again,
are almost cleared with the both programs submitted to us.
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes,
just to highlight, again, we would like to, this is a bit of an urgent right now. All other 55 project proposals from different municipalities are already at the regional level right now, ready for obligation and disbursement. In the case of ISULAN, however, we are yet to start the social preparation after the signing of the MOA. I understand Mayor Bayrian is very much supportive about this. I just want to request this honorable chamber, I guess, I know you will be handling this one to expedite the process. We sincerely, again, express our gratitude in behalf of our regional director. Sir, I just want to highlight again, it is the honorable mayor who will be identifying the people's organization in Barangay Lagandang. The program do not, we are serving conflict, vulnerable, and affected area. It might be misconstrued as for CPP, NPA, for MLF, MNLF. This program is for conflict, vulnerable, and affected areas. Again, sir, thank you very much on behalf of our regional director.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, so thank you very much to all our guests, both on the Tarabasa and the Pamana program. Okay, so thank you very much. Opo. So rules are restored.
So, Your Honor, we are now on the reading and consideration of the minutes of the previous session. We have 2 minutes to be read. The February 26 minutes and the March 2 minutes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll consider the first minutes. Okay.
Tarabasa, okay lang Tarabasa. Sa Opapro, atong sa pagkasabisan ng lahat ng parte sa gaan na budget at magsulit diri sa PPA, may level nila. Damo ko lang. Duway man di man tapuan diri sa upan nila. Sige po. May program lang ako.
Check ko lang doon. Ayun, dali lang. Ibigay ko sa iyo.
Okay, so any correction to the minutes of our special session? Atong measure ni Honorable Dimasuay, ara, nakasulod siya sa special session ta,
May referral na.
and then may referral na. Okay. Okay. Any correction so far? Honorable Carlo Piano.
Mr. Chair, if there's no correction on our minutes, I move for its adoption.
Second.
Okay, so the minutes of our special session held on February 26, 2026 is hereby adopted. So, we'll consider the minutes of our previous regular session held on March. March 2. No, any correction so far? Honorable Moises Dolar.
If there is no correction or comment about the previous minutes dated March 2, 2026, I move for its adoption.
Okay, so the minutes of our regular session held on March 2, 2026 is hereby adopted. Okay, so we have here the presence of Mr. Linori Taipin, our BPLO. So rules are suspended. We'll take up first the presence of Sir Noy Taipin because of some urgent concerns. First is the rising fuel prices. Can we flash on the screen the memorandum from our governor as to the price regulation? Ranges, okay. For gasoline, 9. Anong RON? Ano? 97. May sa type siyang gasoline eh. Okay. So 53 to 76. Okay, gasoline 71 and diesel. Do we have did the memo cited a DOE regulation or DOE may whereas clause ni ano? Paki-scan. Gikopya lang sa DOE regulation. Okay. Okay. So far, Sir Noy, Anong observe ta sa compliance ng DOE order and the memo from our governor?
Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Regarding sa aton nga mga gas pumps diri, Petron is among the lowest price. Sa subong ang Petron. Knowing that Petron is using Malaysian produced oil. So, hindi apektado. Siguro mo na nga mas baba siya. Petronas, from Petronas. Ang mga aton nga mga small player, ara lang gyapon sa amo sila nga gauge, no? From 53 to 76. So far, ang may pinakamataas nga gasolina, pero sa wala man diri sa aton sang station nga Shell. So, ang Shell dito sa may pandir sa Suli. Oh. So, daw sila ang mas mahal ang ilang gasolina compare sa iban. As sa iba naton nga kuan kasunod isang advisory sa aton nga provincial governor, sir.
Okay. Ang hindi magsunod, ano ang the best way to do?
Pwede nato ni endorse sa DOE.
Report eh.
I-report na to.
Report to the government.
Okay.
So, daging na rebook ni DOE.
So, Sir Noy, can you monitor?
So far, ginahulat pa namon itong memorandum order. Siguro ka muna sir ang mapirma kay
Procedure.
Meaning, memorandum from our mayor.
From
our local chief executive.
Local chief executive.
Oo. Ate, sige. Kaya siyempre, do sa bado yata nagwa ning ni Gobe. Oo. Sige, Honorable Timasway.
Ang price hike ta diri sa ISULAN, saan mo ma-start?
Actually, 9.
Di ba sa 9 of our boss?
Hindi subong karon subong adlaw. Oh. Amot
Ang iba nag-increase na.
nag-increase automatic sila pero
That is a violation.
amo to kadugang old stocks pa Manila na.
Old stock.
Ganing
Pero bahala na old stock nila. Tani nagsunod na sila sa pizza kung sa star.
yes sir.
Hindi
So,
nga
posible.
mag-advance sila.
Nauna pa.
Oo. Na-monitor nyo ang gasoline stations na nag-increase na?
Biglaan na the order was been made last other day. Pero kwan lang through messenger mga mag-inspect kami. So far si Municipal Treasurer's Office bucket calibration na sila ahead of us.
Sige. Daw regular function nila na yan.
Regular function nila.
Sila. Okay. Pero, Sir Noy, can you make follow up with our administrator para
Yes.
sa memo?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Nag-gear up naman kami ng maglakad.
Oo. Honorable Piado.
Mr. Chair, sining sudden spikes ang presyo sang fuel, this will also magbutong man sa pagtaas man sa ibang presyo sang commodities naton. And subong man sa aton nga mga transport sector, our tricycle, ang aton mga commuters, kita tanan affected. Ang tanan nga presyo sini magtaas. Atong miara ba ta sa LGU nga atong Price Regulatory Board, LGU ba na or province ang concern na?
May ara kita. Himuon lang
Price as to commodities.
Commodities.
Oo.
Ang executive order dapat baguhon. The last other year pa ito nangyara.
Pero, Sir Noy, latest from DTI, may arata? May nadawat ta? O
Last year, through sa akon nga kwan,
ning subong kay siyempre subong ang may
wala pa subong.
sudden change or urgent situation. Kung last year to yata, regular, ano to, yeah.
Subong wala pa. Wala pa
Wala pa sing may nagawa, no?
May pa nagwa.
Okay, okay. So, we'll monitor also. Yes. Honorable Durana.
Mr. Chair, the escalation of or increment of the price will be the basis of the owner of the gas station is depend yung pagkumprada nila, Mr. Chair, sa depot. So, mas lamang yung may mga gas station na mas malaki yung underground tank na before escalate ang price, naka-imbak na sila ba? So, siguro yung ano ni Sir Noy, hindi siguro tawag ni kay ang price na from the depot is halimbawa 76 ang selling price. Ang comprada siguro nila is mga 70 or something like that, no? So, lahat sila yan magtaasan talaga. Kay gabis man sila doon sa sa comprada nila. Sir Noy.
Regarding that one, hindi man maghatag siguro si DOE sa calibrated price nga amo sinang ara-dara karon sa aton utubangan unless nga may knowledge sila kung tagpilagi man ang comprada sa outlet, gasoline outlet. So siguro wala naman nila na siyempre magsunod naman lang kita sa advisory or sa hatag executive order ni Governor.
Okay. So, if possible, we don't want them to violate. But in case of gasoline station nga mag-impose ang price higher than this, may power ba kita to stop them? Though, or we have to do is to report them?
Kung very nagiman siguro, daw imminent nagiman siguro ang pangdaya nila, siguro ang local chief executive pwede man yan directly pakadto sa amon maghambal nga ipo na pa-stop sila.
Mr. Chair, mas better siguro, Mr. Chair, paki-check na lang kung may mga DOE certificate ang mga gasoline station. Yun yung pinaka siguro, Mr. Chair.
That would be part of the
For
matters to be inspected.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Dapat yun eh.
Noted, sir, noted.
Oo.
Noted.
Kaya daw basic mo na.
Pero
Before you operate,
some of the gas station here in Isulan wala
why is
sang
DOA? That's gitna. Yes, Honorable Dimasoy.
Kita sang regulatory board diri sa munisipyo, can we create a task force para nga magbantay lang sang mga presyo sang mga gasoline stations? I don't know kung existing ba na diri sa munisipyo ta.
Task force. Okay. So, we ask our BPLO, do we need a task force or the BPLO office or your office can do the monitoring?
Actually, sir, may price monitoring kita team.
May price monitoring
may
team
price
kita nga na buo na nga daan.
Nabuo na nga daan.
So, pwede to yung i-activate na lang.
I-activate na lang. Pero through executive order, sir, kay amo kay itong dati kaging create ng committee na.
Dapat executive order.
Yung executive order. Kaya upod nato ng provincial DTI.
Composite.
Composite.
May DTI and other agencies.
Okay. So, let's go to another matter. Though we have not yet received, Hernoy, a written petition or request from tricycle drivers to increase their fare. Pero, siyempre, though verbally makabati kita, though sa Facebook may nag-post, any comment on this?
Actually, itong mga presidente sang TUDA, I talked to them, and then they asked me nga mag-fair increase daw sila. Na kung himuan ninyo nga legal, through legislation, himo ka mo signature campaign, pagkatapos para ipadala naton diri sa ISB. So, ganyan na sila liters, so mahimo sila liters, liter karon. Pagkatapos i-submit nila ta diri sa office ni Vice.
So may coming sila nga letter?
May
Sir
kamay
Nay?
sila kinakadto sila gina sa akon.
Oo. We can conduct a special session on the matter kung ara tong letter nila.
Sir.
Honorable Lepedo.
Mr. Chair, thank you. When I was the chairperson of the Committee on Transportation, I sponsored an ordinance, tricycle fare bracketing system. I don't know if it's still ara pa man siguro to kay approve man to nga ordinance. Nga ang presyo sa gasolina nagabari sa presyo man sang ang pamasahe nagabari sa presyo sa gasolina.
Dogin amenda na to, Honorable
It's a
Carlo.
tricycle fare bracketing system. It's a system
Yes.
for tong price.
We implemented that before, pero nakapasa na ta subsequent ordinances after that. Pero check lang. Pero siguro. Oo. Kay doon nag-complain man to sila sa tong bracketing ato, do sa ilang part daw lugi man sila sa tong bracketing ato kay ang ato nya gim bracket ang oil price lang nga sa amo ni nga bracket sang oil price na amo ni ang pamasahe. So nagreklamo man to sila kay may corresponding increase man sa mga motor parts, mga oil products. So duway masali sa pag-compute sang ilang fare increase. So practically na ang term na to, daw na siya, na so proceed sa sang subsequent fare rate na to na ginisyo. Tama ba, Sir Noy?
Yes, sir. May fare matrix kita nga bag-o.
Oo.
Dito ta nag-start ng 15 pesos.
Dito kita nag-start.
Poblacion area 15 pesos lang.
So we have to, we have to amend the fare matrix ng bago with another or with new ordinance. Honorable Dalanan.
Mr. Chair, for the fare increase, I think we can recommend if they have the letter for a temporary fare hike only. No, kay base kung mag-stable man ang problema karon, magbalik man agapon sa dating price. Kaya lang until when, no? Pero most probably temporary siguro, hindi gid siya nga permanent.
Ano ba na sir? Covered ba na sa NTFR? Authorized tricycle franchising regulatory board.
Sa aton mga local, the chairman is the vice mayor.
Ang MTFRB is on the franchising.
Franchising.
But as to the fare rate,
Increase is sanggunian.
it is through the ordinance.
Tama to.
Shall we
Tama to mo.
shall we consider the fare increase para pag-abot sa tong ila petition, we can already conduct a public hearing on the matter, no? Include ta sa first reading, and then ma-refer ta sa committee. Pag-abot sa request nila, schedule ng committee sang public hearing na para medyo madasig-dasig ang action ta.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, I am planning to ask the body for that purpose also.
Okay. So there's no. Okay, we'll exhaust our question first to Mr. Linori Taipin. Any more question? On two matters we raised with Sir Noy. Tong fuel price and the fare rate hike. Na?
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Dimasway.
question ako kay Mr. Taipin. Tapos ng
One-stop shop.
one-stop shop na to, no? Based on records, pila ka percent ang nag-renew sa tricycle? Sa listahan ninyo.
Ang nag-renew. 2,000?
2,000 ang nag-renew kag ang bago.
O kagang bago in totality 2,000 lang pero makita gid naton nga kadamo sang tricycle.
Before we proceed, ang based on that record, i-compare naton last year. Pila ka percent nagtaas ba o nagnubo?
Dorang arang subong hindi lang ko kakuan gid particular sang percentage no pero ang sang last year abi daw mas daw kuno 2,000 something like that pero ini karon niya 2,000 mo pala nga bulan damo sang naga-renew na dati abi dapat may actions pa before ang iban maghimo magkadto kag mag-renew but sa subong wala pa gani sang action daw positive ang ilang kadto ba.
Mr. Chair,
yes sir.
I raised this question because sa tutod lang damo gidi adre yung nagabiyahe nga kolorom. Ever since wala sila gagawad. Hindi pa na taga aton. May taga Nurala, may taga Bugumbayan, and even may taga kuan pa Esperanza and Takurong. So dapat paano nato na siya matap na? Because ang nagareklamo karon atong nag-renew. Nagabayad kami iya. Tapos damo-damo ang nagabiyahe direte, that is unfair.
Yes, sir.
So dapat matatagan ta action na siya.
Oo.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, yes.
I am sad to say, wise ako ng enforcement regarding that. Kaya munang ginahangyo ko tanihin no, sang una pa, atagi ako sang isa ka team. Isa ka team lang nga enforcers. Ngayon isa ka team nga enforcers under sang ako nga office.
Kaya ang traffic
enforcers, miyara sila tong ISULAN traffic management office nila itmo. Headed by Sir Nicolas Zambrano. So hands off ako basta sa enforcement.
So hindi ka member sa tong traffic ng ISULAN Municipal Traffic.
Hindi sir, different office sila.
Okay.
Mr. Che.
Yes, Honorable Dalana.
Kay Sir Noy, pwede ba na naton isla naton nga number?
Pwede
para
pwede
ma-identify na.
Actually,
kaya itong mga koloro mabi nagagamit pa number nga tong daan.
Kami kami gahulat man kami sinakay.
Oo, lainon kulay.
Nakita ninyo dira sa iban nga mga shop, ang sidecar ara na sa kilid, ginabaligya. Nga may number pa dahil may guwang color. So it means na kami mismo na budlayan. No, kaya ang amon
dapat
nga.
mong pisata sa bago. And I am also planning last year pa nga basi pwede na naton i-stop ang new franchise with a moratorium maybe 1 year. Kahit sa kadamo na ba?
Hindi, siguro Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, regarding the issue nga
Dali lang. Maglawig tada sa moratorium. Ano lang anay. Dali lang tanay. We will discuss that in some other time. Okay, dumalawig nga istorya na kung dugangan ta, ilimit ta, o buhinan ta, ang tricycle ta. Pero dali lang tanay sa Pero pwede ta i-initiate kag i-discuss further.
Hindi, kung ako, Mr. Chair, hindi tanay pag-stop. Ang kolorom unahon ta nga eliminate. Then, after nga ma-eliminate ang kolorom, that's the time for us to decide kung
Oo.
gaganta o hindi.
Oo, hindi. Sige lang. Sa mga early part of isang year, daw ginatagaan giman time nga mag-renew ang mga tricycles ta. No? After that, ma-operate gid man na ang aton nga traffic, i-clear ta lang kung sino gid ang mga in charge sa nga sining aton nga mga franchising, renewal of licenses, no. Why di man taga-operate dayon pagka January gidman. Tama ba, Sir Noy?
Wala.
Although hindi man bawal mag-operate nga pang dakpo na sila by January pa lang, pero at least ginatagaan man sila chance maka-renew man anay. So after that, siguro after first quarter, ati subong siguro it's high time nga ma-implement ta kung nga dakpo ning mga wala naka-renew. Okay. Any more? Yes.
Para may ngipon, may gamiton sila nga sa pagdakop, dapat may ordinance kitang ipagwa.
Mr. Chair.
Mayroon ba existing?
Do kompleto kita sa
May existing
existing
na kita.
ordinance.
Rana?
Only that the traffic enforcement is handled by Sir Noy, ISULAN Municipal Traffic
ISULAN Traffic Management Office.
Management Office.
I-implement ta.
Headed by
Retired Police Lieutenant Zambrano.
Okay. So siguro next session si Mr. Zambrano ang ipatawag naton.
Pero Mr. Chair,
Yep.
nakita ko abi hindi equip ang aton traffic enforcers when it comes into local ordinance o local traffic ordinance.
So, sige lang. If ang mo nang kulang, di i-equip ta sila i-seminaron ta before ta i-implement. I-equip ta sila. Sige, any more question kay Honorable Moises Dalar.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir Noy, since natapos naman natin nga business one-stop shop, so ang aton nga mga tindahan naka-renew ng iban huay. So tani para nga maging fair man sa naka-renew kag wala naka-renew. So ano ang aksyon nimo nga ginahimo para nga atong mga wala na renew, ano ang mga mahita kay monto, maghimo ba ta tax force nga para o magmapping ba ta sa ila o maghimo ba ta tax force nga para nga mag-inspection sa mga wala naka-renew. Kaya kung mag-renew pa sila, magdugang pa na sa aton revenue sa aton munisipyo, Sir Noy.
Yes, tama na, Honorable Dolar. In fact, ang amon ginahimo subong ginatapos namon ana itong direct order sa amon ni Mayor nga atong sa iya bala nga bagong angat isulan nga mga beneficiaries. Ginatan-aw namon kag monitor if ever naglambo bala sila o nag-existing pa sila o why na. Right after that, may hara kami proposal nga mag barangay na gid. Tawag namon the tax campaign namon at the same time suyod buwis nga program. Suyod buwis. So dati gina-request pa nato ng Joint Inspection Team nga ma-create ang Joint Inspection Team composed of MTO, Bureau of Fire, MHO, kag zoning kag ang engineering. But so far kabudlay kayo kung sa GIT kay damo ulang ba may ara ang taga-engineering, may trabaho hindi namon ma-post through. So that is why kami na lang mismo sa licensing gagawa agad. No. Thank you.
Sige. If there's none, then we'll terminate our discussion with Sir Noy Taipin. Sir Noy, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So rules are restored.
So, Your Honor, we are now on the privileged hour.
Okay. We are on privilege hour. Any member would like to render a privilege speech?
Mr. Chair.
If there's none, then Honorable Marvin Dalan.
Uh, in regards sa ginistoryahan kaina regarding sa TUDA or the price increase of fuels, even our LGU is on energy conservation measures. I think we have also to give TODA kay may mga nabatian man ta nga gusto nila nga mag-price increase. We'll check kung really need, and I move for a measure for that purpose. Maybe.
Okay. So, there's no objection. The item of fare increase or new fare rate is included in first reading. So, if there's none, then let's proceed, Madam Secretary.
So we're now on the first reading. The first item is letter received from the Office of the Municipal Mayor, addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor. This is in relation to the request for the passing of resolution granting authority to the Mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD and the local government unit of ISULAN, and also the Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus relative to the Tarabasa.
Ano subong? Ano yung subong? Sige lang. Okay na lang. Sige. Of the record.
So, Your Honor, to reiterate, we are on the first reading on item number 1. So this is letter C from the Office of the Municipal Mayor addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor. This is in relation to the request of the passing of resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD and the local government unit of ISULAN and the Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus relative to the Tarabasa program.
Refer this matter for second reading.
Item number 2, letter C from the Office of the Municipal Mayor addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor, requesting for the passing of resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD Field Office 12 and the local government unit of Isulan relative to the Pamana Livelihood Project.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Social Services.
Item number 3, letter C from the Committee on Anti-Red Tape addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor. This is the urgent passing of resolution. For the urgent passing of resolution, adopting the citizen or the Committee on Anti-Red Tape resolution number 2026-1 or the 2026 Citizens Charter of Isulan.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Laws and the Committee on Good Government. This is for second reading.
Item number 4, letter from the Human Resource Management Section addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor requesting for a resolution of commendation for the retiree, Mrs. Maria Nemia F. Villar, Assistant Municipal Treasurer.
For second reading.
Item number 5, Fiscal Year 2026 Annual Budget of Barangay Tayugo.
Refer this to the Committee on Finance.
Item number 6, letter C from the Office of the Punong Barangay of Calawag 1, requesting to declare null and void Sangguniang Bayan Resolution number 2026-13 ISB.
May we know if what's the content of the resolution? This matter to the Committee on Games and Amusement.
Wala man na problema.
Wala siguro nila na-avail ang
Item number 7, memorandum from the Office of the Mayor to all department heads, section heads, and all employees. This is as regards the implementation of safe workplace and anti-bullying measures.
For our information and guidance.
Item number 8, letter of invitation from the Polices Incorporated Sock Sergeant Chapter. So this is in relation to the regional meeting on March 27, Your Honor, at Avior Hotel, General Santos City.
Polices meeting.
Polices meeting.
Is it
one day.
exclusive for
2 days.
our secretary? This is for our information.
Item number 8, letter of invitation from the yes, Your Honor, from the Government Records Officers Association of the Philippines. So I think this is also a seminar, Your Honor, inviting for a seminar. So this is the training seminar, compliant records disposition a standards-based framework for government agencies on March 18 to 20 to be held at the Apo View Hotel in Davao City.
When would be the scheduled?
So as regards the invitation from the places, Your Honor, we have this is also a training seminar, Mastering the Sangguniang's Quasi-Judicial Mandate, Transforming the Legislative Hall into a Fair and Effective Quasi-Judicial Tribunal on March 27 to 29 at Avio Hotel. So I guess the Sangguniang Bayan and the staff are likewise invited to the said training seminar, Your Honor, with the fee of registration fee of 8,400 pesos.
Okay, that's for our information.
Then item number 10, forwarded letter of Beverly Laudigal addressed to the Honorable Mayor. This is as regards the ongoing project blocking the entrance of the building.
Endorse this letter to the Honorable Mayor.
Item number 11, forwarded copy of Regional Development Council 12 Resolution number 208 series of 2025 as regards the communication infrastructure.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Transportation.
Then item number 12, resolution number 2026-4 of Barangay Calawag 3, permission for the use of the area in front of the ISULAN public market and temporary of closure of portions of the road in line with the celebration of the 59th founding anniversary and 19th Waras Festival of Barangay Calawag 2. Para man siguro dito sa iyo. Pwede man sila mag-executive order sa mayor.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Laws for the closure of road. April pa man, sir.
Then item number 13, the proposed ordinance adopting the tourism code of the municipality of Isulan.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Trade and Tourism.
Then item number 14, the proposed amendment to the municipal ordinance on tricycle fare rates.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Transportation.
So, Your Honor, we have no more items on first reading, but we have here, just this morning, we have received resolution number 2026-3 of Barangay Calawag 3. Ay, tapos naman galing na. Lain to, di na to. Sige, karon. So, Your Honor, we have no more items on first reading. We'll proceed now to the committee reports. The Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy will render its report.
We have a resolution flash in our screen.
Karoon na lang na eh. Harap gali o. Wala din lagi ano. So, Your Honor, going back to the first reading, we have not yet disposed the matter for inclusion, which we have just received this morning. The resolution number 2026-3 of Barangay Calawag 3, requesting the renaming of a portion of Andres Kapunan Road situated within the boundaries of Purok San Jose, Purok Riverside, Purok Bagong Unlad, and Purok San Francisco, Barangay Calawag 3, to Bernardo Laguda Senior Road.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Historical Affairs and Committee on Laws.
So finally, Your Honor, we have no more items on first reading. We'll proceed to the committee reports. The Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy will render its report.
The chairperson of the committee, Honorable Engineer Marvin Dalanon, is recognized.
Mr. Chair, good morning to each and everyone. Subject committee report on the Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy, Committee Report number 2026-1. Pursuant to the referred matter to this committee, a committee hearing was conducted on March 2, 2026 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall, Municipal Compound, ISULAN, Sultan Kudarat. Present during the same were the MPDC, Ms. Evelyn H. Pantilanan, ENP, Municipal Engineer, Engineer Dande Loyola, Municipal Administrator, Attorney Sheila B. Fernandez, the BPLO, Mr. Leonore P. Taipin, Sesio Head, Mr. Nicolas Zambrano, retired, and the members comprising this committee. Item, Resolution number 200-17 SP Series of 2025, entitled A Resolution Strongly Urging All Local Government Units within the Province of Sultan Kudarat through their respective local chief executive and Sangguniang Bayan or Sangguniang Panglungsod to procure and utilize speed guns equipped with receipt printing capabilities for the effective implementation and enforcement of their respective speed limit ordinances, thereby enhancing road safety and ensuring transparency in traffic apprehension. Discussion and findings. The Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Province of Sultan Kudarat, passed an SP Resolution number 200-17 SP Series of 2025 in response to the Regional Development Council RDC Resolution number 170 Series of 2025, which enjoins all LGUs within the region implementing speed limit or overspeeding ordinances in the area of jurisdiction to utilize guns with receipt printing for consideration, support, and appropriate action. Actually, it is in this context that the SP forwarded its resolution to the Municipal Vice Mayor for reference and information, as it will also serve as the guide for LGU ISULAN. Basing on Republic Act number 4136, otherwise known as the Land Transportation and Traffic Code, and Joint Memorandum Circular JMC number 2018-01, issued by the DOTR, DPWH, and the ILG, mandate LGUs to set and enforce appropriate speed limits on local roads to reduce road crashes and fatalities. Given that several LGUs in the province have already enacted their own speed limit ordinances to promote road safety within their territorial jurisdictions, its effective enforcement requires the use of appropriate, reliable, and standardized devices, such as speed guns, to accurately measure vehicle speeds. Committee's opinion is to pass a resolution in view of that SP resolution as compliance for the local chief executive appropriate action. Recommendation, wherefore premises considered, the committee hereby recommends passing a resolution recommending to the local chief executive to procure and utilize speed guns equipped with receipt printing capabilities for the effective implementation and enforcement of speed limit ordinance number 2023-289 ISB by virtue of SP resolution number 200-17 SP series of 2025. Respectfully submitted by the Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy, Chairperson, yours truly, Vice Chairperson Honorable Darlene H. Lama, Secretary Honorable Alfonso S. Dimasway.
Any question or clarification as regard the content of the committee report? If there's none, will the proponent move for its adoption?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the committee report of the Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy, Committee Report number 2026-1.
There's a motion for the adoption of the committee report. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading in today's session.
Next committee to report is the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, and Land Use.
Honorable Marvin Dalanon is recognized.
Mr. Chair, subject committee report of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, Land Use, and Housing, Committee Report number 2026-2. Pursuant to the referred matter to this committee, a committee hearing was conducted on March 2, 2026 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon sa Sangguniang Bayan Office. Present during the committee hearing were the Municipal Administrator, Attorney Sheila B. Fernandez, the Municipal Engineer, Engineer Dandy A. Luyula, the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator, Ms. Evelyn H. Pantilanan, ANP, the Dean of College of Engineering, SKSU ISULAN Campus, Engineer Romel Lagumen, the Municipal Vice Mayor, Attorney Arnold S. Armada, and the members comprising this committee. Item, proposed resolution recommending to the local chief executive for the hiring of consultant relative to the construction of the new municipal hall building. Findings and discussions. In retrospect, the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, Land Use, and Housing has conducted ocular inspections and series of committee hearings relative to the ongoing construction of the new municipal building of the Municipality of ISULAN. In the construction of the new municipal building of the Municipality of ISULAN, the municipal government of ISULAN with the previous administration adopted the design and build scheme, a method to deliver a project in which the design and construction services are contracted by a single entity known as the design and build contract, particularly are awarded to Relay Construction and Supply. Based on committee report number 2024-04, there were some findings of defects in the project, among others, on its structural plan and implementation, as well as the undue delay in the completion of the project. Relative to that, on the 13th day of May 2024, the Sangguniang Bayan passed a resolution number 2024-059 ISB entitled Resolution for the awarding to the Office of the Municipal Mayor the findings and recommendations of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, and Land Use by virtue of the Committee Report number 2024-04 relevant to the construction of the new municipal building of the Municipality of ISULAN. During the time of the passage of a resolution, the Mayor acted as acting Mayor in lay of the suspended LCE. On the 2nd day of December 2024, Sangguniang Bayan passed another resolution number 2024-189 ISB entitled Resolution Reiterating the Recommendation by the virtue of Resolution number 2024-59 ISB entitled the Resolution Forwarding to the Office of the Municipal Mayor the findings and recommendation of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, and Land Use Housing by virtue of Committee Report number 2024-04 relevant to the construction of new municipal building of the Municipality of ISULAN. Among those contained in recommendation is the hiring of a qualified independent third party to investigate the structural soundness of the structural design and the constructed buildings load-bearing components, including ground condition and subsurface structures. The engagement of a qualified third-party consultant will provide professional oversight, technical evaluation, and expert guidance in ensuring that the ongoing construction adheres to the sound engineering principle and safety requirements. Moreover, the importance of hiring a qualified consultant will likely help prevent structural defects, cost overruns, construction delays, and potential safety risks, thereby safeguarding public funds and protecting lives and property. It will likely redound to the best interest of the Municipality of ISULAN to ensure that the new municipal hall building is constructed to the highest standards of quality, safety, and sustainability. At present, with the lead of the new administration, on the 7th day of July 2025, the 22nd Sangguniang Bayan passed a resolution number 2025-71 ISB entitled Resolution recommending to the local chief executive, Honorable Princess Rihan M. Sakaluran, the creation of the committee to investigate and look into the status of all infrastructure projects of local government unit of ISULAN and to constitute the Sangguniang Bayan Committee of Infrastructure as one of the members of the committee. While awaiting a response from the administration might be long as the local chief executive has no technical capabilities on the matter, the subject item of this committee report, the above proposed resolution recommending to the local chief executive to hire a consultant is imperative. During the committee hearing, the responsibilities of the consultant are laid down subject to the approval of the LCE as follows. To check the structural soundness and stability of the building, to determine the remaining works, and to supervise the construction of the new municipal hall building. Recommendation, wherefore premises considered, the committee hereby recommends for the passing of a resolution recommending to the local chief executive for the hiring of consultant relative to the construction of the new municipal hall building of ISULAN. Respectfully submitted by the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, Land Use, Housing, Committee Chairperson, yours truly, Committee Vice Chairperson, Honorable Moises Dolar, Committee Secretary, Honorable Janice Joy P. Doliete. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any clarification or question as regard the content of the committee report? So, if there's none, off the record, as regard the content of the committee report, atong sa Please proceed, Honorable Marvin Dalanon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the adoption of the committee report of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, Land Use, and Housing, Committee Report number 2026-2.
There is a motion. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none. The said committee report number 2026-2 of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, and Land Use is hereby adopted and scheduled for the following recommendation is hereby scheduled for second reading into this session.
So, Your Honor, there are no more committee reports. We will proceed now to the calendar of business on second reading. So first we have the proposed measure based on item number 3 of the first reading, the request for the urgent passing of resolution for the adoption of the commit of the citizen of the anti-red tape or the Citizen Charter 2026 Citizen Charter of ISULAN. Ay, Tarabasa.
Number 1.
So, Your Honor, we have the proposed measure requesting for the urgent passing of resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD and the LGU ISULAN and the Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus relative to the Tarabasa program.
The chairperson of the Committee on Social Services is recognized. Maybe know who's the chairperson of the committee. Honorable Colyado is the chairperson. And who is the vice chair of the committee? Honorable Darlene Lama is recognized. Ay, for a while. Turo.
Line to, line. May araman sunod. Separate na siya.
Ako na lang.
Board.
So, Your Honor, on second reading, we have the proposed measure for the passing of resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD, Field Office 12, and the local government unit of ISULAN relative to the Pamana Livelihood Project.
Honorable Darlene Lama is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I move for the approval, passing of resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a MOA between the DSWD, FO,
Field Office.
12, and LGU ISULAN related to Pamana Livelihood project.
Second.
Tarabasa na gusto ba? Tarabasa na?
Iba na. Kung yung ma-move tong number 1.
Tarabasa. Okay.
So, Your Honor, going back to item number 1 of the first reading, the one of the proposed measure on second reading, the proposed resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement between the DSWD, LGU ISULAN, and Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus relative to the Tarabasa program.
Honorable Darlene Lama is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passing resolution granting the authority to mayor to sign MOA between the DSWD, LGU ISULAN, and Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus related to Tarabasa.
Second.
There is a motion, duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? So, hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed granting authority to the Honorable Mayor, Honorable Princess Rihan M. Sakaluran, to sign a Memorandum of Agreement between the DSWD, LGU ISULAN, and the Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus relative to Tarabasa program.
Next proposed measure on second reading, we have the proposed resolution to adopt the 2026 Citizens Charter of ISULAN by virtue of Committee on Anti-Red Tape Resolution number 2026-1.
We still have item number 2 as regard the Pamana Livelihood Project. Ay, na-move na. Wala pa ko nakarule galing sing number 2. Oh. May motion. Can we call for the previous motion, item number 2? There's a pending motion. Will the Honorable Darlene Lama state the motion? Item number as regard item number 2.
Resolution na pa.
Mr. Chair, I move for passing resolution granting authority to the mayor to sign a MOA between the DSWD FO 12 and LGU ISULAN relative to Pamana Livelihood Project.
There is a motion, duly seconded. Any discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none. A resolution is hereby passed granting authority to the Honorable Mayor to sign a Memorandum of Agreement between the DSWD Field Office 12 and LGU ISULAN relative to Pamana Livelihood Project.
Next proposed measure on second reading is the proposed resolution adopting the 2026 Citizens Charter of ISULAN by virtue of Committee on Anti-Red Tape Resolution number 2026-1.
Na-flash na ba sa screen ang contents ng Citizens Charter? Ara naman. Okay. Ang taas ini, mo yung pinakataas niya. Ang pinakataas na page, ang mugid ni.
Anti-red tape.
Okay. The chairperson of the Committee on Laws, Honorable Dibasuay, is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of a resolution adopting the Citizens anti-red tape resolution number 2026-001 or the 2026 Citizens Charter of ISULAN.
Second.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any more discussion? With the indulgence of Honorable Dimasway, would it be possible that this is co-sponsored by the Chairperson Committee on Good Government, Honorable J.R. Dizon?
Yes. Okay, approved.
On joint sponsorship by the Committee on Laws and Committee on Good Government, a resolution is hereby passed adopting Committee on Anti-Red Tape Resolution number 2026-01, adopting the 2026 Citizens Charter of the Municipality of ISULAN.
Next proposed measure on second reading is the proposed resolution of commendation to Mrs. Maria Nemia F. Villar, Assistant Municipal Treasurer, for her fruitful and quality public service rendered to the municipality of ISULAN. So, she will soon be retiring, Your Honor.
The Chairperson of the Committee on Good Government, Honorable J.R. Dizon, is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of a resolution and commendation of Mrs. Maria Nimia F. Villar, Assistant Municipal Treasurer of the Office of the Municipal Treasurer, Municipal Government of ISULAN, ISULAN Sultan Kudarat. She served as a Municipal Treasurer for the length of service 37 years and 5 months, 16 days in our beloved municipality.
There is a motion. Any seconder?
Mr. Chair,
Honorable,
if we can make it in a joint sponsorship of all the members present.
is it okay with the proponent that this matter be in joint sponsorship by all members present?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. There's a motion. Any seconder? Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none. A resolution is hereby passed. A resolution of commendation to Ms. Maria Nemia F. Villar, Assistant Municipal Treasurer of the Municipality of ISULAN, for her 37 years and 5 months and 16 days of fruitful service in the local government unit of ISULAN.
Next proposed measure on second reading is based on the committee report of the Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Energy.
Honorable Marvin Dalanon is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the passage of a resolution recommending to the local chief executive to procure and utilize speed guns equipped with receipt printing capabilities for the effective implementation and enforcement of speed limit ordinance number 2023-289 ISB by virtue of sangguniang panalawigan resolution number 217 SP series of 2025.
There is a motion. Any seconder? Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none. A resolution is hereby passed recommending to the local chief executive to procure and utilize speed guns equipped with receipt printing capabilities for the effective implementation and enforcement of speed limit ordinance number 2023-289 ISB by virtue of SP resolution number 200-17 SP series of 2025.
So, Your Honor, next proposed measure on second reading is based on the committee report of the Committee on Zoning, Public Works, and Land Use.
Honorable Engineer Marvin Dalanon is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of a resolution recommending to the local chief executive for the hiring of a qualified consultant relative to the construction of the new municipal hall building of ISULAN. Mr. Chair, this is in joint sponsorship of the members of this chamber.
I second the motion.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none. In joint sponsorship by all members present, a resolution is hereby passed, highly recommending to the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Princess Rihan M. Sakaluran, the hiring of a qualified independent third-party consultant in relation to the ongoing construction of the new Municipal Hall building of ISULAN.
So, Your Honor, we have no more matter or items as reflected in the order of business. We'll now proceed to the unassigned business, Your Honor.
Any matter you wanted to raise under unassigned business, Honorable Dular is recognized.
Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang ipamangkot tani ining sa may atbang mula sang BDO. Do may concrete kita nga ginahimo dira nga sa kay Delphine nga building gani. So ano ina siya do may concrete na ibutang waiting shed dira or ano na siya ibutang dira. Kay sa pagkabalaan ko, may memorandum of circular kita sida nga from 2018 pa nga ginabawal ang pagbutang sang mga permanent structures or mga obstruction along the perimeter. That's why gani nga ang Land Bank of the Philippines gibakbak na siya kay nakalamang na siya sa perimeter. So hindi ko lang balaan kay during my time as a barangay chairman sa barangay chairman sa una, ang inang waiting shed gani diri sa may atbang sang Nubo, ginkuha gito naton sa una dira. So hindi ko balaan kung anong ipatindog sa subong na kay nagkaagi ko kaina may concrete na nga haliging ginbutang. So I think siguro waiting shed ibutang nila. So hindi ko balaan kung gina-allow din na sa DI sa aton sa DILG. So hindi ko balaan kung sino patindog sa akong kitaman sa munisipyo.
Yes, sir. Is it in relation to the statement of Honorable Dular, ang imong nga mangin ano?
Uy ko ka, hindi ko balaan man.
Or anybody from the body nga knowledgeable sina nga construction? May we invite our municipal engineer if he is around for us to be enlightened?
Diin ba nila?
I suppose the letter of Ma'am Beverly Digal, amuning same siya the same concern. Amo tong letter niya kay gin-refer naton kay Mayor because the letter is addressed to the Honorable Mayor. We endorse the letter to the office of the LCE as regard the concern of ano item to? This is under item 10 of our agenda. The same concern ni kay Ma'am Digal atong ongoing project blocking the entrance of their newly constructed building. We'll just call invite the presence of our municipal engineer ba si knowledgeable si Engineer Dan Loyola. While waiting for Engineer Loyola to appear in our session, are there any matters wanted to raise under unassigned business?
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Dimasuay.
I would like to raise this issue. This is regarding the plight of our personnel assistant. Ito nung secretary. I think ako ang nag-open sini before. But the committee conducted a committee hearing. Daw wala matapos because accordingly, why daw sang pundo? O ano to? I would like to recommend, Mr. Chair, that we will conduct again a committee hearing. Kaya kung gusto, may paraan. Kung ayaw, may dahilan. Ang personal assistant naton, pila man lang kita, pulo. 8? Pulo? Hindi, pulo, pati ex officio. Tani, makwan man lang ba? Bisan salary grade 1 or 2. Kaya sa job order lang, why man kita kasing ginasaligan sa mga documents naton, mga trabaho. Nubo kayo ang job order for that particular position. Can we conduct again, Mr. Chair? I think this is chaired by Honorable Dizon. Another committee hearing para i-trace out naton, basi palang ma-disponihan ba? Bisan kamay lang increase ang habol talang diri that our personal assistant maka-avail man sa mga benefits like bonuses. Kaya kung job order, wala gid sila eh. Why mid-year bonus, why sing year-end bonus? Then even sa friends benefit, kwan lang siya. Siguro kung pangitaan ta, kay I still believe nga ang personal ano ni, wala pa takabot sa kwan, sa 45%. Oo. So, ano man lang na siya. Assuming ang atong kaswal karon pila ang ila monthly. Dugangan ta lang na gamay. Gamay lang nga increase kung bisan i-raise lang naton sa as casual employee. At least maka-enjoy sila, may GSIS, may GSIS sila, may benefits man sila pareha sa aton nga ma-enjoy. Ti kaluluoy man naton mga personal assistant. That is just my plan, Mr. Chair. I-brought out ko lang kung what is the score of this body. Are you interested sa grupo naton? Kay sa province, I fought for 3 years bago na-raise ang amon mga secretary sa una mo mana job order until finally after 3 years na-raise namon into salary grade 11 private secretary, although kwan siya ning coterminous. Hindi man kita very ambitious nga sundon gid naton to siyang taas. Bisan salary grade 2 lang siya. Basta may GSIS lang kag may bonus, okay na siguro mahatag naton sa aton personnel assistant.
May we hear, a statement from the chairperson Committee on Good Government according Honorable J.R. Dizon.
Mr. Chair, nag-conduct man kami sa committee hearing together with Honorable Apiado and Ma'am Lalaine, our budget officer, and our HR, Ma'am Gina. Na-discuss sa committee na yung proposal is for casual. So ang sa aton nga budget is wala kita naka-allocate sang casual nga budget para sa mga empleyado. Mo to ang gin-raise ni Ma'am Lalin sa committee hearing, Mr. Chair.
Siguro, Mr. Chair, wala gin man siya mabudgetan. Pero pwede man ta ka supplemental budget for that purpose. Ang gusto lang naton makita, i-compute naton ang job order amount nga na-allocate naton versus kung ikaswal naton, gamay lang diferensya eh. May daily wage naman sila. I-raise lang naton sa casual. Ang masulod lang da madugang ang kwan mo. GSIS, pag-ibig o ano pa da. Pero gamay lang siguro na ba? Basi pa lang ma-medyusan ba?
One of the
malipay man ang aton PE.
Yes, one of the recommendations and discussions during the committee hearing nga the committee will lobby it before the Honorable Mayor para mag-align ang plan sang gunian kay sa program sang Mayor, because we know that there are pending mga positions pa na wala na budgetan under the atong mga mandatory positions nga gina requirement for our transition devolution plan, our aspiration for SGLG. That I don't know if the Honorable Dizon naka-lobby na kay Mayor to discuss this matter.
Hindi man okay man na siya, pero pwede man nang i-pass naton. In a way, the Mayor has the veto power. Kung di mapangitaan sang medyos, di veto na lang ito. Or vice versa. Pwede man ko malabis ang committee. Kay sayang ang panahon ba?
Siguro, Mr. Chair, with the pleasure ni Honorable Adi Masuay, mag-conduct na lang siguro sa another committee hearing together with the Committee on Laws.
And we have we'll just prepare the necessary budget proposal kung pila na ma-consume if we will in case create this budget, anong position ang possible, because according to our HR and our budget officer, ang sanggunian or especially the legislative department may ara agad sang corresponding title sang position. Di kita pwede nga mag-imo lang sang title or position. May ara agad sang recommended nga position sa i-create. So we'll just make the necessary proposal para makitaan ta kung ano ang pila ang budget ang ma-consume.
Kuan na lang siguro, bisan mag-casual na lang. Kaya kung i-resta pa ang salary grade, ang mga positions dito, dako ang amount incurred. Pero kung bisan mag-casual na lang, lipay na siguro ng atong mga PS.
According kasi kay Ma'am Gina, HR, pag ang sa personal secretary casual, daw salary grade 4 siya. Ang ara dito sa guidelines sang aton nga civil service.
Ngita ka manubo-nubo bisan salary grade 2.
Anyway, the matter is still ara pa sa committee. Ang committee pwede pa mag-conduct liwat kay wala pa man naka-render sa committee report.
Why pa man maka-conduct committee report? Pwede
okay.
pa ta mag-hearing. Sige ba, join ng committee on laws?
Honorable Dolar is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So this is in relation to the memorandum order of our President Bobong Marcos on a 4 days work a week and 10 hours a day. So in our municipality, we have agreed that we will work from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So in this matter, Mr. Chair, so do we have to pass a resolution on this matter or adoption? Or an executive order?
Naka-issue na si Mayor sang EO as regard this 4-day work week schedule.
So wala pa nato na take up?
Yes, EO naman, executive order na si Mayor na.
Wala na ito nabasa sa... Wala, nabasa na natin.
Forward na sa mga...
Nabasa na. Sige, thank you, Mr. Chair. GC, wala ko na nabasa pa.
Sige. As per information from our staff, wala si Engineer Dandy Loyola. This with regard to the clarification of Honorable Dolar a while ago regarding sa construction sa tubangan sa BDO and the Lao Digal building. Siguro after session, mag-coordinate lang sa sa engineering office kung kay wala man si Engineer Dandy Subong, he cannot attend our session.
Sa tubangan ni Digal? Oo. Sa highway? Ba't hindi waiting shed na?
Sige. Is it okay with the body if we will just refer this matter to the Committee on Zoning?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Zoning. Para
ma-invite ang mga concerned offices as regard the clarification of Honorable Dolar ang construction sa tubangan sang BDO. Okay. Ang letter of Mrs. Digal is addressed to the Honorable Mayor.
Sige, babe. Plus nila para mabasa ta.
Yes, sir.
Pasan ko lang. So this is addressed to the Honorable Mayor, and it says here, I, Beverly Laudigal, writing this letter as a citizen of ISULAN, and I am expressing my support for the projects, developments, and all activities of Bagong ISULAN, which are essential for our community growth. I am the owner of the building located in Calawag 2, ISULAN, Sultan Kudarat, wherein the mural painting contest in celebration of the National Arts Month of the Bagong ISULAN was held. I am confident that the said project will bring significant positive changes to our municipality and attract more tourists. In relation to our commercial building at present, I am expressing my concern about the ongoing construction in front of the entrance of our building, which in our opinion will block the entrance and view of the said building. In the past, we raised our concern about the transport terminal of multi-cabs, and we are glad that the local government of ISULAN took urgent action on our request to remove the said terminal in front of our building. However, at present, there is another hindrance that will block the front view of the building and the mural paintings on the wall. Also, possibly the large motor vehicles cannot enter our establishment if the ongoing project is continued and finished. That's why we are writing this letter of our immediate concern regarding the said ongoing project and the purpose and reason for the same. Thank you for your dedication to our community and for considering my sentiments on this important matter. I look forward to seeing the positive outcomes of this endeavor. Thank you and goodbye. Good day. Sincerely, signed by Berly Laudigal, assisted by Attorney Kendall Hilario, CPA, Sulan Sultan Kudarat. So, copy furnished the Office of the Sangguniang Bayan.
Na-copy furnish kita, the ruling of the chair a while ago na endorse siya kay Mayor. I thought it is addressed to the SBI through the addressed to the Mayor through the Sangguniang Bayan. Yes, any more concern, Honorable Dolar?
Your Honor, we are directed to submit our proposed budget, Your Honor, for 2027. And for the Office of the Sangguniang Bayan, Your Honor, you have to decide your proposed budget, Your Honor. We have here the ready template for your to be filled out, Your Honor.
We will be submitting our budget when?
I think they are already directing us to submit ASAP our proposed budget since I think may ara na siguro nga budget call, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll just prepare the draft, Ma'am Raquel, and can we present our proposal next session? And if any member of the body of the council na may araasang recommendation or suggestion as to our 2027 budget, you may feel free to approach our secretary para ma-include sa atong proposal. Agamay man lang ni. Ang suggestion pa sa dati, Ma'am Rax, and to all the members, nga if possible, ang budget sang sanggunian per office na, because we will we will be transferring to the new municipal building and we have a separate office and separate
Di, pwede ko na lang na, sis, i-print na lang na kag furnace kada isa.
Oo, kay may dugang kami, mga dugang na kami.
Okay.
Nakadugang
So-
mo dira, Ma'am Rax, ang 2 vehicles for 2027. Ako rin.
Ari abi amo gini siya ang standard nga kuan nga template. Standard nga template. When it comes